goal. That is a dream goal.
They found it. They finally found the goal they were looking for.
What a finish that is. Do not scratch your eyes. This is really happening. Hello and a very happy welcome to Game in Frame and to Roosevelt Island and the Jack McManus Octagon Field for this APSL Metropolitan Conference match between Diego Silva and Schneider as they take on the New York Athletic Club, two historic franchises in New York grassroots football. And it is coming to you live from Roosevelt Island on Game in Frame, your home for grassroots sports. Brought to you by Umbro. It is very good to be back. This is my first stream of the new spring season, so make sure to stick around. We will go through the walkout and the starting lineups in just a moment. Stick around here on Game in Frame. We are at a little bit of a delayed kickoff as we tended to fixing the nets, but we are moments away from starting here under the bright lights in prime time. This is your Sunday night main event, so to speak, in the APSL. So don't miss a moment. Starting lineups here for you tonight, beginning with Schneider. JC Perez starts in goal with Boris Grubich, Tom Hulch, Salim Ziri, and Mario Ramirez as his back four. Rio Coiso, Diego Silva, and DJ Koch are your midfield three. A 3-6 system, kind of flat across the middle, so says the coach. Up top, Nate Bennett, Glenn Gentle, and Tal Ben Hamou are your front three for Schneider. Across the park, captained by Cole Perete. Joseph Kor starts along with Humbert Ferrer, Stefanos Hondrakis. Hans-Jacob Neshim starts alongside Curtis Oberg, Farouk Osman, Cole Perete, your captain. Leighton Purchase starts with Antonio Roca, Yali Salzburg, and your keeper for Nyak is Peter Wenzel. As I have mentioned, this is my first chance to commentate for the new spring season. We are a full 90 minutes in, past the restart point, so this is the second match for both these squads. My name is Diego Mijan. I will be providing commentary for this evening. Nicholas Marshall has the magic behind the camera. You guys want to see something cool? Check the bottom of your screens. Abracadabra. This match is brought to you by Umbro. Whoa, you see that? Thank you, Nick. More on that later. Got a whole bunch more ad reads in store for you, but sandwiched between good day and have a good evening are 90 minutes of some of the top class football that you can find here on the East Coast part of the APSL Metropolitan Conference, and we are underway, beginning with Schneider in the Volt lime green, bright colored jerseys. They will be attacking from left to right, as you might read a novel. Nyak opposite them in their standard reds. A long searching throw for the striker of Nyak. Schneider trying to get this ball right back and into the middle it goes. This is a dogfight for survival tonight, it could be said, as both teams are at the bottom of the table. We will get a look at the table probably at halftime. Long searching ball past Ramirez. Into the middle it goes. No one is just skating, hoping, praying for a strike. Intercepted by Salim Ziri. This is Bennett. Back for Ziri. And now a moment of calm as Schneider get underway with their first chance at the build-out. Back three, so it seems, for Nyak tonight. They will be contending with the distribution abilities of this man, Rio Koiso, this man, Diego Silva, and of course the number 10, DJ Coke. Big switch for Grubic. Up line it goes. Nate Bennett. Oh! Went so deep in his bag, he was lurking for lost fries. This ball in and offside. Great little dummy there to leave the defender in his tracks. Offside the call on Glenn Gentle, but an early opportunity down this near side for Schneider. And that is something that a back three is going to have to be very wary of. Past the first line of press. Nate Bennett coming back. That ball is out of bounds. But the whistle is for a foul. Our esteemed team of officials tonight are centered by Kenneth Rojas. That ball is nodded back into midfield by Tom Hulch. Bennett miscontrolled. Kenneth Rojas is your center referee. Emanuel Ventura and Domenico Giardina are your assistant referees. Fourth official on this near side is Brian Guatianquis. I said I'd give him a good chance at his surname, Guatianquis. And there it is. Ziri. Bennett tucking into the half space and getting it, and a burst of pace. He is away faster than Max Verstappen, but a little bit of contact, clean contact as well. That's great defending there from Joseph Kor. Possession regain, lovely little touch there by Koiso. Holt, Silva. Wide for Ben Hamou. Silva again. We'll try and skate through the middle. Big driven clearance. Ben Hamou can't keep this one in bounds. Koiso dispossessed by the captain Perete. Here is Nyak once again. Being pressured and stripped. Good hold-up decision there, as it was 5v3 with the pair of sixes for... Oh, I see how they're setting up. That's cool. Very City and John Stones. Talk about that in a moment. Here is Ferrer. Roca catches some contact from DJ Coke. And we will have a first set play here for Nyak. Cole Perete standing over this one. And perhaps a first real test for JC Perez in goal. This one floated towards the back post and never going to trouble Perez there. Maybe a little over choreographed there. So it is seemingly a 4-3 or a 3-4-3, 3-5-2 maybe for Nyak. But they are at times dropping Humbert Ferrer in as a center back, in between who looks like Joseph Kor and the center back currently occupying Glenn Gentle. Ziri. Koiso. A good turn with lots of company. Oh, that was stunning. Into the wide area, Mario Ramirez. That one's going to find Gentle, who's brought to ground and stays to ground. So Schneider will have to recover now as away go Nyak on the counter. Into the wide area facing Tom Holch. Playing the combination into the middle and away by Salim Ziri for a corner for Nyak. Meanwhile, Glenn Gentle is up on his feet and slowly making his way back. And it is all hands on deck for Nyak in the box. They have a distinct height advantage. Instead, they like to go short. Here's a shot from the edge of the 18, and it did catch a deflection on its way in. That one off the foot of Antonio Roca. Service will come once again from Perete. This one is much farther towards the back post. Keeper comes out to claim it, not convincingly. Diego Silva on cleanup duty. Makes a little bit of a mess of it. That's right, folks. We are dusting off the one-liners once again. Hopefully we find mid-season form sooner rather than later. Here is Roca. Oberg. Good interception from Holch. They are just smothering in the midfield. Clever little bit of movement there. Ultimately dispossessed. Here is Bennett. It's going to be a handball. Yeah, unlucky. Maybe could have been incidental contact there, but I mean, we have so many new rules of the game that are just being instituted and will be for the World Cup. I am so curious about how those are all going to be applied. Oh, that is a beautiful find in behind, and finds the wrong side of the side netting. That was a great outside to in run, just ghosted behind Mario Ramirez and in between Tom Holch and Ramirez. Both defenders just kind of lost the ticket there. Perez getting fancy to bring it back to Holch. Ooh, just got caught under his touch there and it's stripped away. Back it goes. Will there be service in? Yes, there will be. Ziri nods it away. Great recovery there from Benhamou. Ramirez, Silva. Benhamou has some company. Again, Nyak are just finding a way to put minimum 2 bodies on every touch. Rather impressive. So here they are again with a patient build-up. All the way back for the keeper. That took a very kind bounce. Here's Kor. Back for Wenzel. And Oberg. They'll test the long ball again. This one not as effective. Taken back by Schneider and DJ Koch. Oh, that one bypasses the midfield. Perete puts a good ball in, but it's a better slide challenge from Ramirez. Oh, clever there from Koiso. Bennett takes a peek up, and there is absolutely no help there. Ziri back for Perez. Ziri is so wonderfully effective. And he seemingly just like never really leaves second gear. It's so fun to watch him. Everything he does is calm as you like. Here's Ferrer. Kor. Roca. Ferrer. Good bit of interplay there to switch the field. Neshim. Bit of contact there, but fair play. Neshim once again. Ferrer. Roca. Lovely spell of one-touch football. But it is intercepted. Bennett. Look at that. Right, he found himself right in like a Bermuda Triangle. 3 people right to the ball. So impressive so far here. But it is stalwart defense from Schneider, and some pacey takeaway here. Bennett cutting back. Bennett cutting again. Woo-hoo-hoo! Bennett taking ankles like the repo man. And for a second time tonight, Joseph Kor is put in the NutriBullet. And that is a battle that Nyak are going to have to pay very close attention to. Now, here is the wizard, Diego Silva, who can place anything on a sixpence. Can he find the dangerman? This one will be plucked out of the evening air by Peter Wenzel. Ferrer. They are creating a distinct advantage in the midfield with this 3-back shape, our Nyak. Because it kind of gives them Ferrer as almost an extra 6 to play off of. Into the wide area. Poked at by Koiso just to disrupt possession. Effective. Neshim trying to force his way through. Ferrer, pressure's coming. Great takeaway there by Koiso. Clears his lines, the reset for Nyak. 2 very distinct styles here on display between Nyak and Schneider. Ferrer. Back for Wenzel. Another good ball in behind Ramirez. JC Perez is gonna get a hand to it. And it was very important that he did, because that seemed goal bound and down. It seemed right on the edge of the box too, so could have put himself in danger of Dogzo there with the handball, but great awareness there from Perez, the goalkeeper. hanging ball redirected. Silva to it first. Silva away. Whipping it across his body, and it will find Gentle. Takes him away from the mouth of the net. Taken away and cleared. Courtesy of Yali Salzburg. Good turn there from Ramirez to find Ziri. A whistle here. And someone being waved on to the field or to bring the ball back. Okay, so we're back underway. Couldn't tell you what happened there. Can tell you that Diego Silva in a wide area now. Good interplay here. Koiso. Ben Hamou tries to turn amidst two defenders. Cleared away as far as Tom Holch. Boris Grubich wide. Possibly his first touch of the ball. Does get it unconvincingly into the middle. Silva under pressure. Ziri all the way back for Perez and Holch. I like the setup here from Zoom. Lots of space between Holtz and Ziri. Woohoo! Dropped his defender like a bad habit. Koiso. Roca frustrated there. Okay, so it was an injury there to Salzburg, seems like, who was carted off the field. Took his necessary timing and was ushered back in. So that's one of the new rules, right? If you receive treatment, you need a minute off. So, here's my question. And this is a question I'm just going to be like asking all season of referees, is how do you, that's a foul there, yikes, rugby challenge. How do you make that happen at the grassroots level, right? At the APSL, we are so fortunate to have a fourth official who can do that timing. Tonight, that is Brian Guatiankis. There it is. So we do have a fourth official here who, if someone receives treatment and is needed to take the minute off, our fourth official can see to that. But in the CSL, we don't have that. We don't have a fourth official. Oftentimes, we may only get one official. So is the onus on the center referee to manage that? Also, what constitutes as receiving treatment? At the CSL, we don't have dedicated trainers. At the youth level, we don't have dedicated trainers. We just issue the coach to come on and, give a kid an ice pack. Can't tell you how many ice packs I go through in a season. Point being, all these new rules, which we're going to see on display at the World Cup, very interesting to see how they're going to be taken in the grassroots game. Let's get back to the game at hand, the grassroots game at hand. Salzburg, last touched by Ramirez on its way out. Big step for pressure from Schneider, forces Nyak all the way back. Peter Wenzel now. Played across the field, man. That's Core wide open. Here's Oberg. It's actually a great switch of play there. Now Neshim can drive. Salzburg. Osman. Dispossessed. Koiso in the right lane at the right time. Ooh, clash of cleats there. And a lovely, clever little bit of magic feet, dancing, dazzling from Osman. This ball driven in. Edge of the box is Ferrer, off the head of Hulch. Core. Perrette past Ziri, cleared away. Still under pressure. Grubic out for a throw to the direction of Nyak, who are mounting pressure against a so far stalwart Schneider. Away it goes. Gentle turns his defender, who grabs at his jersey like it's a collector's item. And that is Neshim into the book. Great bit of hold-up play there by Glenn Gentle. Silva will clip this one in for Grubic. Might just run out of breathing room there and will. Ferried out of bounds by Joseph Core. Ball is live here. They go short. Oberg. Core. Oberg again. Pressure mounting. The high press. Ziri winner in the air. Grubic. Silva. Ole! The man has Rice Krispies for feet. The way he just snaps, crackles, pops past defenders. Oh, a hanging ball for Gentle! And a disastrous mistake at the box, at the backside for Nyak. Everyone failing to get on it, save for Glenn Gentle. The one brightly colored couldn't miss him shirt. Wenzel didn't want it. Who was that? Nashim didn't want it. Glenn Gentle, though, wise to it, and that is your opener for Schneider. That was a goal of absolute capitalization. Just finding the right run on a high-hanging ball that the keeper wasn't convinced on, nor was Nashim. And that is the kind of havoc that your striker, that you want your striker, your number 9, to capitalize on. Ben Hamou, driven ball, and it is offside for Gentle. So as I said, this is a battle of survival for these two teams, both of them 11th and 12th in the APSL Metro standings. Both trying to avoid relegation. In the CSL, it does seem like it might be the year of the Sanzak. So could they be joining the APSL Metropolitan Conference? This league, the APSL, I guess it's a division, the Metropolitan Conference, or a conference maybe. Nice one, Diego. Preseason form, this commentator. Regardless, the league, APSL, ever growing and becoming truly a pinnacle and a coveted position in amateur football, especially on this eastern seaboard, but ever expanding as well. Definitely fans of grassroots football, UPSL fans, keep an eye. Oish. That's his second challenge, Mario Ramirez, and that will be his name in the book. Keep an eye on the APSL and its continued growth. New teams are being added seemingly every day, every week. Bill Marth, the commissioner, doing an excellent job at expanding this league into the landing spot that it is today for elite amateur squads. I mean, we got national champions, We got UPSL champions. We have collegiate champions. It's the place to be. Here is Roca. Immediate pressure by Silva. And offering the hand up, untaken. That is a welcome back to the spring season announcement from Silva. Great jump there from Grubic. Bennett trying to slice it through to Gentle. Ben Hamou pressing, poked free by, that was Gentle, following the press from Ben Hamou. DJ, Koch Jr., Ramirez. At the back post is Ben Hamou. A raise of the hand as he is ghosting. Does bring Hondrakis back into the defensive fray. Seems like he and Purchase may have exchanged roles. Salim Ziri, so calm, so measured. He is unshakable and press proven. Koiso. Oh, that was a great touch and a great idea from Grubic. Koiso was the runner into the half space. Oish! Do we play on? I don't know. Koch Jr. Ben Hamou. Bennett is up. How long will he stay up? Ben Hamou can't get that cross in, can't work the space. Roca, searching ball. Off the head of Salzburg for Osman. Calls for offside. Won't be awarded. Salzburg into the middle and plucked out of the air. Here is Bennett, who has seemingly recovered. Still calls for the offside, but I mean, we are over the other half of the field. Koiso clipped in. Ben Hamou. This one will be flagged for offside. And Bennett is still feeling the effects. How far can adrenaline carry this man? Just about nearing the half-hour mark. Perete. Nashim. Oh, just past the outreach. Diego Silva. Service into the box for Hadrikis. Tries to get it back for Roca and does. Hadrikis can't get a touch on the ball. Out of bounds. Now, I do know that Holch has a impressively long throw in. See if Grubic can work it up the line. Cheats a bit. Drives it, but only as far as Roca. Perete. Purchase. Trying to work the space against Holch, his shadow. A ball, searching ball right in through the heart of the defense. Salim Ziri does get a foot in and finds Bennett. Bennett with a burst of pace. Bennett cutting back. Koiso. Silva. As Ramirez, the easy option, takes it. That one will search for the run of Gentle that does not come. Just some misconnection there. Perete tries to find a left-footed ball to Osman. Grubic just flicks it forward to find Koiso. Ziri. Silva. Slowing things down. Good spell. Oh, great run for Koiso. Onside the call. Bennett coming into the middle. It will be Koiso himself trying to forge his way forward. Koiso has earned a corner. Always tough from that angle for the right-footed center midfielder. Service coming in from Diego Silva, the far-sided corner. Ziti and Holch will add some aerial ability. This one curling, punched clear. Benhamou will take the throw. Silva can't shield the ball off. Another throw for Benhamou. Benhamou just lacking a little bit of urgency maybe in that throw or in that recovery. Probably could have taken that touch and recycled it back into the box. Koch Jr. Perez, up it goes. Gentle lets it go. Oh, it was clever because he played it off the bounce. Silva clipped over. Benhamou. Options in the area. Gentle can't get the first touch. Cleared away just to the edge of about the midfield third. And a much more effective end. Oh, here comes Perez clearing his lines. I'd help you out, Zoom, but I am currently mic'd up. Here is Ferrer. Nashim. Salzburg for Nashim. Roca. Ferrer. Cleared away by Grubic. Trying the spectacular touch there was Glenn Gentle. Salzburg is whistled for the offside infraction. Perez pushes his compatriots forward. The first touch from Hendrickis. Oi! And again. Oh, that's going to be, yeah, that's his third time getting beaten by Bennett. Second time for the foul. And Kaur will go into the book, joining Nashim. That's 2 out of a back 3 on yellow cards now. And if I am Zoom, I am feeding Bennett and saying, go at Joseph Kaur every time. Let's try and get him out of here as quick as we can. Silva. So much whip on it. And at the back post trailing was Glenn Gentle. Roca, they'll test the long ball. Out comes Perez. Oh, right on Osman. Perez recovering well. Perete. Nashim into an advanced area, crosses in, headed away by Grubic. Silva with a burst of pace to the midfield. Glenn Gentle, offside, has recovered his run. No, he has not. Tried to play the offside trap cleverly. But perhaps a bit too clever. Oh, aware of that was DJ Koch Jr. Now needing some help in the wide area. Bennett trying to spin Kaur and does. Thus far, Bennett has been sharper than the contents of a Danish biscuit tin. Ziti. Silva back for Ziri and Perez. Great find into the space. Good little pocket movement for Ben Hamou. Clipped over. Ben Hamou trying to get the touch on. Nothing doing there. Oh my gosh, Bennett. I mean, they have switched Hondrikus and Purchase. They have put Core on him. Bennett is Nate the Great here. It has been such an impressive performance from the winger with the number 4 on his back. Now that has been on very, very often to Salzburg or Osman, whoever tries to ghost in behind Ramirez. Ramirez does win the throw for Schneider as they recover possession. Here is the throw for Zoom. Just laced away by Holch. Foul called. Perez, that was cute. Saw the press coming and said, up, 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 up. Not so quick. Forward goes the ball, driven. One in the middle by Koiso with a man coming. Bennett. Does he get past Core? Yes, he does. The Magic Man flicked in. Oh, it's touchdown, and Glenn Gentle has a second. Off the magic feet of Nate Bennett to the finishing feet of Glenn Gentle for his second. Joseph Core living a waking nightmare this first half of action, trying to deal with Nate the Great Bennett. And this back three needing to organize and find their way, excuse me, find their way into tracking Glenford Gentle, putting the striker on a leash, because for a second time of asking, the striker has ghosted in and found a touch that did not belong to him. And for Nyak, do you believe in relegation battles, Miss Turner? 'Cause you're in one. 2-0 on the edge of halftime for the last place team in the APSL Metropolitan Conference. Osman smothered. Full belief now on the faces and in the hearts of Schneider. They do previously have a win in November the 16th over Nyak. 3-2 was the final score. Nyak also have wins over Pancyprians and Liros, two teams that going into the season you would almost favor to take the title. Pancyprians, always title favorites, alongside the historic clubs such as the Greek Americans and Lansdowne. But it might be a case so far of splitting too many good things. Liros and Pancyprians, familiar with each other, a lot of familiar faces between the two teams. Oh, that's a great find for Ben Hamou. DJ Koch Jr., Bennett recovers his own cross. Bennett trying the footwork. No, it did go out of bounds. I thought he saved it. Pardon me. This time, Core does get the best of Bennett. Either way, Liros and Pancyprians are in 6th and 4th, respectively. Greek Americans and Lansdowne at the top. Hoboken as well, the self-proclaimed oldest club in America. All to play for here this spring. If you have been a longtime player or fan of grassroots New York football, you know that spring season, it becomes all to play for. Transfers, availability changes, difference in weather. I mean, we expect it to be like a few games through the season by now, but for the snow, which canceled State Cup games, which canceled or which moved games to become midweek features, which I think both of these teams have coming up in the next week or two. You never know what can happen. We have seen teams go from middle of the table contenders to title favorites. We have seen top of the table almost guarantees become famous flameouts. So watch this space. Keep an eye on Game and Frame as we bring you all the best of grassroots footy here in New York and the greater New York area. Great distribution there for Grubich. Oh, but the touch lets him down. Desafortunadamente. Ferrer. Here's Core. Oh, Bennett was right there, and Core, that's a confidence thing right there. Core, you know, he probably had the space and time to play that into the center where he wanted, but I mean, you have your your freaking boogeyman barreling down on you. Yeah, you're gonna cut that back. Silva in the middle. Ben Hamu. Clipped all the way over for Bennett. Great find. That's two back-to-back for Bennett. Gentle! And Zoom will not go gently into the night. Bennett and Glenford Gentle combining once again. They are a lethal combination, like bleach and vinegar. Gentle, a first half hat trick with less than 5 to go. Credit as well on the pre-assist to tall Ben Hamu for that beautiful lane-splitting ball to Nate Bennett, who has been more than a handful, more than a basketful, more than Nyak have had any wherewithal to contain. And oh man, something's got to change here at halftime. This is threatening to bust wide open for the home side in the bright green. I'm going to check something here, because I have a sneaky suspicion about something. I will bring you that information should it pan out, but give me 2 seconds. Here's Nashim into the middle. Cleared away effectively to the danger man, Glenn Gentle, but just past his reach. APSL is extending to, okay, this is awesome. APSL extending to Michigan, the Mitten Conference. That is phenomenal. That is, okay, that's probably the best name of any league, of any conference that I've ever heard. The Mitten Conference for Michigan. Too good. Okay, where was I? Okay. I wondered if Bennett was a new addition. Indeed, he was added only as recently as November, so missed most of the fall season. And now is a new excellent weapon for Schneider. Away goes Salzburg into the box. Smothered though. Salzburg may have a second chance of asking for it. No, it will instead be a corner. Salzburg coming all the way over from where he has played normally. Heat map showing him mostly on the far side. Corner whipped in. This one towards the back post. Nodded clear by Rio Koiso. Perete. Big touch. Woo! A little bit of contact there from Nashim. Nothing wrong with that. And that will be the end of the first half of action. A brace of assists for Nate the Great Bennett. Glenn Gentle with 3 to his name. Poachers, finishers, all. 1 touch in the box, but that is more often than not all you need. Classic Ruud van Nistelrooy type finishes. Incredible game management from the midfield 3 of Schneider, and a bit of dazzling from Tal Ben Hamou, the cherry on top. Defensively stalwart, and that is all we have for the first half of action here in the APSL Metropolitan Conference. Do not go anywhere though. Stick around. We are going to be right back here on Game and Frame, your home for grassroots sports, for the second and final 45 of the evening here from the Roosevelt Island Jack McManus Octagon Field. We'll be right back.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Welcome back here on Game and Frame. Just some halftime updates for you. Again, it is 3-0 at the half to the favor of Schneider, a Glenford Gentle hat trick with a brace of assists by Nate Bennett. Do want to let you know, of course, that today's match is brought to you by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. That's fantastic. I think a lot of people should take advantage of that, especially lots of these grassroots football clubs. Design your own kit, buy Umbro. How do you ask for better? Also want to let you know that while this is our de facto main event for your Sunday, if you are enjoying the Game and Frame product and commentary, you can tune in to much more coming in starting on the 18th of this month. Central Park Rangers take on the Pan Cyprian Freedoms. That's going to be 8 p.m. in the APSL. These are all going to be APSL Metro Conference games. That's 8 p.m. on the 18th. On the 22nd, Hoboken FC takes on the Pan Cyprian Freedoms. That's going to be a very fun game. That'll be at 4 p.m. Also on the 22nd at 6:30, New York International takes on this Nyak squad. New York International, newly promoted. They are currently taking on Doxa. Finally, on the 22nd at 7:30, Schneider will be back in action against Liros, who they do have a win over. So can they pull a double over the purple squad? In the APSL Metropolitan Conference, we are still looking at, or we're still waiting for updates, but the latest table that we can bring you does still show the Greek Americans at the top of the table, followed by Lansdowne Yonkers and Hoboken FC 1912 rounding out the top of the podium. Pan Cyprian still chasing a podium spot. Doxa is in action against New York International FC. Liros in 6th, Richmond in 7th, New York International in 8th. The Stula Garfield and CPR 9th and 10th, and then, as mentioned, tied on 6 points with minus 22 and minus 12 goal differential respectively. Schneider and New York Athletic Club in action here tonight. Both teams will hope to avoid the relegation mark. Also the finishing of last in the APSL Metropolitan Conference. Moments away here from our second half. Stick around here on Game and Frame. We're going to be right back with more. No changes for either team at the half. So we go into the match exactly as we ended the first, which was, as a reminder, a 3-0 lead for Schneider, courtesy of Glenn Gentle, courtesy of Nate Bennett with 2 assists, 3 for Gentle, and it will be Nyak kicking us off. We are underway here in the APSL Metropolitan Conference, live on Game and Frame from Roosevelt Island, the Jack McManus Octagon Field. Nyak in the red will be attacking from the left to the right. And that ball falls out of bounds. We will see what adjustments. There we go. So we do have one change, it looks like, actually. Joe Core, who was having a heck of a time dealing with Nate Bennett on what is now that far side. Looks like he has been replaced. Is that Osman? I believe so. Cleared away by Salim Zidi. Ben Hamou, great touch for Gentle. Ben Hamou away. Gentle trying to hold the ball up. No, that's not Osman on the far side. So we'll bring you that substitution when we can, once we can confirm a jersey number. Nate Bennett with a whole new school of fish to terrorize. Ferrer. Roca. Oberg for Nashim. Purchase, who has been very versatile position-wise today, trying to find his way to create something effective. Perete dispossessed only momentarily by Diego Silva. And now more convincingly, Ben Hamou. Big switch of play, trying to find Bennett. Headed away by the substitute, Zidi. Lays it down for Grubic. Oh, Bennett! Back to business, as usual. Let's see. Trying to go quickly. Our Nyak. But Nate Bennett just a bit quicker. Koch Jr. through the midfield. Poked free of him. And here goes Nashim. Nashim still into the box. Nashim had to find something to do with it. Osman towards the back. That's a goal tucked home by Salzburg. And an early answer for Nyak. Off the assist from Osman, excuse me. That was a potent attack. Wow, Hans-Jacob Nashim skating like Alyssa Liu through defenders as if they were stationary cones. And the disarray he caused, that's a handball, no? Here's Nashim again. The disarray it caused just created the perfect set of circumstances for Yashim to capitalize. Yashim, no. Yali Salzburg, pardon me, to capitalize. Salzburg again. Ferrer. Ferrer wide for Osman. Perete. Good recovery there by Grubic. Roca off that left foot, cleared away. Well done there by Bennett. Has won a foul. It is deep in Schneider territory, however. Koiso immediately smothered by Perete. Nyak have come out swinging this half. Ben Hamou, pressure coming. Ben Hamou, a good touch away. Ramirez, good find to Silva. Tries to be cheeky. Silva trying to hold that one up. Does so, but I guess it went out of bounds. Osman. Perete, does he have a big switch of play on? Ramirez holds his line very well. Calls for a foul, but nothing doing. Here's Nyak. Brian Kwatiankis, very busy dealing with coaching staffs for both teams. Such is the life of a fourth official. Nishim. Purchase. Purchase again, off the foot of Roca. We'll try and take one over the top. DJ Koch Jr. Ben Hamou. Excellent little turn there. Yeah, Gentle wanted it to feet. Gentle does seem like a to feet type player. Referee will call that a foul on DJ Koch Jr. 4 in the wall is the call from JC Perez. I think that was more intelligence from the attacker than maliciousness from the midfielder to feel the contact and go down in a threatening area for Cole Perete. Lofted, headed away by Hulch. Ben Hamou will get there first. Needs something to look for. Ooh, gets away quickly from the first defender, and then trying to recover possession from the second. And will be whistled for the, and yellow carded as well for the audacious effort to recover possession. Tenacious, we'll go with. Organization from JC Perez as warming up. Is that Jason Budai for Schneider? Great service! Like a Chick-fil-A. The service is immaculate. There's a whistle. Nope, nothing doing. And 2 subs quickly coming for Schneider to try and stop the bleeding. Salzburg for his second. This one courtesy of the captain, Parete. And Salzburg is starting to try and answer. Glenn Gentle, Koiso, and Ben Hamu to be replaced by Tyler Swaby in the middle for Koiso and Jason Budai for Ben Hamu. Ryu Koiso coming off the field, just holding at his lower back, so you have to wonder if there was some kind of niggling injury, because that is a 90-minute player if you can get him. Salzburg cuts inside. Salzburg! It was a curling effort. Just curled a little bit too much. And in the end, away from the target area. A note from the striker, Glenn Gentle, to the head coach. Schneider have not really had much of an opportunity in the opposing half. Searching ball for Nate Bennett. Won by his new companion. Grubic, Ziri, dispossessed, recovered it well, call for a foul is nothing doing. Ziri away with the ball, cannot connect with Silva, and now through the middle, wide, Salzburg into the middle, beautiful little redirection! Oh! Calls for offside, doesn't matter in the end, as it becomes no goal. But oh my goodness. The last thing Zoom need to do is capitulate to the team that they had on the ropes at halftime. Swaby, his introduction really needs to add some measure of control to the midfield. Koiso is not a profile easily replicated. Osman. Roca. Trying to find a big switch. Ramirez is going to come away with the ball, perhaps. Yes, he does. Silva just puts his body there. Does it say it comes off of Silva? Yes, he does.
We got to defend this one. Let's go, Diego. Everybody go get that ball, please. Let's go. Guys, energy. Let's focus on the ball.
So it will be a corner for Parete and company. At the back post. Ooh, Holch. It hit off. It looked like his body. There were calls for a handball. If it was tucked into his body, so the contact wouldn't have really counted. Here's Budai with his first touch. Incidental contact again, if anything. Great find. Koch Jr. Oh, just intercepted ahead of Glenn Gentle. Budai touches down, cuts it across, into pressure. And Nyak's throw deep in their own territory. Good pressure there from Silva. Just going to let them play out here. Here comes the press from Budai and the long searching ball. Holtz will rise for it. Jiri flicks it back forward. Oh, something to chase at for Schneider. Silva with some choice words for Ferrer, who seemed to have made the most of some aerial contact there. Oh, not dealt with convincingly. Perez jumps on it. Perez lifts this one. Gentle has something to fight for. Oberg and Gentle going at it against each other. It will be the foul on Gentle, who actually did come away with some contact to the face. So more reinforcements for Schneider in preparation here. We have not seen a lot of Nate Bennett this half. He was the key for Zoom in the first 45. Can they try and unlock his abilities? Koch Jr. Diego Silva! Gentle is offside. The flag is up on the far side. It was a great, deft little redirection from Diego Silva. But I have seen him, granted the ball came from the other side, I have seen him score a first-time strike from right at that spot against Met Oval U23s, I want to say. So I do wonder if that option was otherwise there. In for Nate Bennett, who is onside. Does Bennett have something to add? No, he doesn't. And Bennett down, clutching at his hamstring. It is not for Nyak to deal with, but that was a great ball from Silva into the winger, who surely must have been able to make his stamp with a goal. But will that be the winger's final involvement of the night? Jiri. Is Jiri going to keep going? Budai. At pace. Away goes Budai. Silva. The flick on. Left. Nate Bennett again. No foul, says the referee. Yeah, there are 3 people still up. Nyak have no responsibility to play it out, and I don't think they will. Now, Schneider are gonna, I mean, neither Kenneth Rojas nor anyone from Nyak were realistically under any pressure to play that out or stop the play, especially as, I mean, it was behind just about everything. So this all being said, you definitely do want to protect your players, especially at the, at the grassroots level. But Zoom have to, focus. Nyak are mounting a comeback here. So Nate Bennett will go to the bench, dealing with that hamstring. And that will bring on Wisdom Huntonji to replace the electric winger who was so effective in the first half. Nyak will whip this one back to Schneider, and away we go on the reset. Now, there have been some good moments in the past few minutes for Schneider offensively. failed to capitalize on at least two. Perhaps the hamstring of Nate Bennett, part of the issue. A substitution as well for Nyak. Here's Ferrer. Salzburg, a 2v1. Whoa, ho, 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 and that was the substitute. That was Javier Edwards rising like an empress, like Olympus above the Serengeti. Could not bring it down, though, to test the keeper. Now this near side for Nyak proving to be the place to be. Another substitute readying himself. For Nyak. Red throw. Calls for handball. Schneider need to focus on the game at hand. Great turn by Ferrer. Ferrer, Humbert Ferrer. Off the thigh of Tom Holch. Enrique Montoya III on as well for Nyak on the far side. Great interception there. Ramirez. Glenn Gentle. Ooh, does find its way through the legs of Nishim, but good physical contest there to dispossess the striker. Swaby on the press. Silva as well playing more like a 10 now with Swaby and Koch Jr. in behind. Good turn there. Better step there. For Gentle, who can run at the defense. Glenn holding up. Koch Jr. Huntonji. Silva trying to knot it back into his path. Nishim. Pardon me, that was Purchase. Into the middle. Roca dispossessed cleanly. And now a great opportunity to split the lines. Can't find Budai. Javier Edwards winning the physical contest against Tom Holch. Now together they go. Holch brought him to ground. Complaints that he was holding him up. Holch goes into the book. And that is a cautionary card for the center back of Schneider. So another chance for tremendous service off the boot of Perete. This one is low. Dealt with initially. Edwards. Back for Oberg. Roca. It's on his left foot. He's going to test it. Roca! Howitzer from Nassau County. And we have parity. Seemingly, unbelievably. The lethal left foot, which has been a Chekhov's gun so far this match, with his ability to play the ball. It was introduced very early on, and by the third act, it has indeed gone off lethally for Nyak, and now the two sides at the bottom of the table have found parity, and it is still anyone's to play for. Listen, momentum, swings. Nyak have found a way to continue bleeding Schneider dry. Great touch there, Salzburg. Confidence abounds, but taken away by Ziri, who is looking for something. Not a convincing touch there from Purchase, but Silva taking it away from him. Gentle running at the defense. Budai has remained onside. Budai. Silva. Silva brought to ground. Nothing doing. Holtz nods it. Ramirez. Oh, I love that. Silva. Ramirez. Needing someone to come help him. Budai. Budai receives again. Oh, it just got a little touch. A little nick. Swaby. Great touchdown. Ziri. Gentle! Way too high for the striker. Substitution incoming for Nyak. And that will be the captain, Cole Perete, and he will be replaced by Hugo Artigas. Artigas into the middle for the team, who will walk away as things stand with 1 point, feeling much like 3. A massive swing in the relegation race. Montoya the third. Unable to be dispossessed. Strike from distance. Always going wide. That one from the new man, Artigas. Glenn Gentle. The match ball is his, but the rest of the night belongs to Mubarak Odo. Odo to replace the hat-trick hero late in this second half. Can they now find a winner with a brand new front three? Budai. Ramirez is wide of him. Silva. Ramirez. Odo. Budai just hasn't had that touch quite yet. Koch Jr. Just ahead of Ramirez. Ferrer. Ferrer again. Working his way all over the pitch. Nifty touch into the middle. Artigas. Salzburg back for Purchase. Good interception there from Holtz, wins the throw. Diego Silva holding up well, wins another throw. Diego trying to turn Roca, but Roca has a handful of Diego. So Silva with the opportunity to deliver. Goes short for Swaby. Much to Diego Silva's chagrin, all the way back for JC Perez. And again, back from Holch. Searching ball. One on the first by Nyak. DJ. Budai. Is this the chance for Jason Budai? Parried away. Redirected. And it will be nothing more than a corner, an opportunity, a glimpse, and a chance for Schneider. But they really could have used that lethal finish there. Does look like this is Hontuji to service this one in. Knotted down. That was actually Oberg who forced the save out of his own keeper. Press from Wisdom, Hontunji. That one out of bounds for a throw to Schneider. Perhaps a final set of substitutions readying themselves for the lime green. Silva. The midfield is so much more open for Schneider now, and that is not a good thing. Good tracking there from Budai, but now needs to get right back up the pitch. Oro. Budai. Ramirez. Holch. Everyone shifting up a level for Nyak. Oberg winners out of the air. Ontunji's going to keep the press going after he lost possession. It is just a little bit of panic stations here for Schneider. Swaby, good hold-up play there. That is a strong center mid. Back to the keeper, press still coming. Nyak looking to build out. The takeaway. Oh, but they call a foul for Edwards. Javi Edwards catching some contact. Ferrer. Purchase. Clipping it in. Keeper up for it. Koch Jr. Here comes the run of Hontunji. Wow, he's quick. That is something to pay attention to. The ball a little quicker. Take away. Couldn't get the possession out of it though. Ooh, Diego Silva is walking towards the bench. And that is the international signal for get me up out of here. Cleared away. Montoya the third. Back on the ball is Montoya the third. Good touch by Diego Silva, goes to ground. Playing through. Hontunji, a burst of pace, trying to force it onto his left foot. Hontunji is up, trying to 4 against 1. And Hontunji grabbed, clawed for possession. Oh, if he was comfortable on his right foot. So that will likely end Diego's night. So it is Vitor de Oliveira who will make his way into the midfield. And that will signal the end of the center midfielder, Diego Silva's night. What a night it was. Excellent service as always. Ball playing ability and quick feet, but so far Nyak, wow, great hold-up play by Edwards. So far Nyak have been equal to the 3-goal advantage built in the first half. Holch plays it overhead. And right now I think, oh, that's gotta be, hey, Oberg. It's gonna be a yellow card for the center back, Oberg. That was not Nashim, who is on a yellow card already. But it does seem like Zoom Schneider are going route one for the remainder of this match. Antonji. No foul there, just good contest for possession. Cleared away. Oh man, Edwards has been such a secret weapon here in this since his introduction. Just to hold the ball up, keeper to keeper, that. Mendoza the third. Over top for Artigas. Onside the call. Into the middle it goes and redirected. But so high of the mark for Salzburg, who had two, and a third could have been the cherry on top of the larger cherry on top of the sundae that has been his evening. Perhaps one more substitution being readied for both teams. That shot always trailing wide. Travis Royale. Possible to come in for some Schneider. And Malcolm Boningo, who's wearing 181 tonight, because of course, not 78, 181. That's right, folks. In the APSL, we still do it better than Liga MX. We've got three numbers too. Can we get a picture of this? 181 right there? This is ridiculous. Game's gone. Game has never been more gone. Love it. All right, away we go. Rubic. Kumtunji can't keep possession. Yeah, he's a runner. He just needs to be played in behind. Budai can press! Woo-hoo! What a cut there by Nashim. Here is Boningo. Whoa, lovely little interplay there. Boningo. Unconvincing. Oliveira. Slides to ground. Concedes the corner. And with 5 minutes left, Nyak still chasing this game. Do have a goal threat in Frank Shkreli waiting to come in. all the way, floated to Oberg at the back, reserviced in. Great touch there by Nashim. Ramirez, Budai. Oh, Jesus! Just a yellow for Boningo. Oh. Oh. That was brutal. Okay. Maybe it wasn't Dogzo because it was in the Zoom Schneider half, but wow, did he catch a lot of Jason Budai. Will be Travis Royale to replace Mario Ramirez. Excellent shift here from the left back. Jeepers Christ. So in will come the service from JC Perez. Nodded away by Nashim. Cook Jr. trying to play off Wisdom Hontonji. And away at pace goes Nyak. Is there a late opportunity? Sliding in for the ball is JC Perez and smothering ahead of Javier Edwards. Here comes Route 1, just trying to play over the top, catch a bounce in behind for one of their extremely quick strikers. Oh my gosh, I was going to mention it. But of course, it happened without me even knowing. There is a tendency for Salim Ziri to just say, you know what? Oh, where's Shkreli going? Is he a center back? Why did I think he was a striker? Shows what I know. Salim Ziri, when in times of his team needing a goal, and you won't notice it, like you can watch this, we can zoom out as far as we want, but you will still not notice it. The man will just say, yeah, I'm done with center back, and he will just ghost his way to being a secondary striker. And it is unbelievable movement. Here is the service in. JC Perez handles. I'm going to try and keep an eye on Salim because he doesn't sprint. He never sprints, but he just gets himself into the 18, and it's just what he does. Ferrer. Oliveira kind of lost trying to track runs. Service in. Oh, fell on it, did JC Perez. Where is he? Okay, he's at the 18. Maybe a good idea there from Vitor de Oliveira, but needed the run to follow. Good away. From Tunji. Great find. Here is Budai. Plays it across. Golasso! Zoom Schneider at the death. Mubarak Oro in the place of the hat-trick hero adds his own name. Mubarak Oro adds his own name to the goal-scoring list. A list of 2, but coming off the foot of another substitute. It is a fresh front line. Jason Budai, the assist to what should surely be the winner from Mubarak Oro. 4 minutes remain here. Seemingly, we will also be adjudicating extra time. How do Nyak answer? That is exactly the football that Zoom Schneider wanted. Injuries to 2 of their most important midfielders took them off the pitch. Tired legs took off the entire front 3. But somehow, some way, Zoom Schneider have rallied to create yet another opportunity in behind. Here is Nyak in the box. Needs a clearance. Swaby gets it. Budai will chase it. Budai gets it ahead of Boningo. Boningo will chase. Here is Jason Budai. 3 against 1. Taken down. No! Nothing doing. Referee says absolutely nothing. Play on. And Schneider need to refocus and reorganize defensively. Here is Salzburg. Great pressure there. Can they get a touch? No. Ferrer. Past Vitor de Oliveira. Into the middle it goes. Flicked on. Woo-hoo-hoo! Could have been there.
Go get it. Go get it.
Believe that was Leighton Purchase. Indeed it was on the final strike. Which could it be the final strike of the game?
Let's be clever. That's it. Hey, look in.
3 minutes for now is the call. We will hold up here as Kenneth Rojas is ushered over by the fourth official. Alex will go into the book for dissent. So we restart, possibly another minute added for extra time. Tyler Swaby, great turn. Wisdom Huntunji needs it on his left foot, gets it there, great save. Wenzel, immediate counterattacking opportunity here. Huntunji, oh! Swaby committing the foul, but was it? Seemed like just some good contact there. Schneider will feel hard done by on that one. Nishim, not convincingly past Oro. Tries to switch play, won't. Salim Ziri, here's a sprint, go on Salim! Has options to the outside, either side, has to find one. Oro. Budai continuing his run. DJ Koch Jr., Salim Ziri. Into the box he goes, Salim Ziri brought to ground, and this one will be a penalty. Oh, bless be Salim Ziri. Has zero interest in center backing when he doesn't want to. And this contact in the box will be signaled for the penalty. And an injury on the back end for Nyak. Do they have any more available substitutions? I don't know that anyone is available to return to the match. Meanwhile, DJ Koch Jr. lifts it above the crossbar into the night air. And the most potent attacker to this point for Nyak is limping his way back into the match. He will not be substituted. Wow. Wow. How important could that single strike prove to be? Does do the defensive work. DJ Koch Jr. Purchase! Straight down Broadway for JC Perez's save. We have had some time played. Likely we will have a little more added time. Oro taken away by Purchase. Purchase lifts. Ooh, that one right on the edge of the 18, and that will do it! Schneider had to make it hard on themselves, but get it done. in the second half. Needed to get it done against Nyak, who chased them in the standings. But wow, what a gutsy performance in the second half for the lime green of Schneider. And if these kits are something that inspire you, and you want to create something perhaps a little bit reminiscent of this incredible jersey combination, then you need to head over to Umbro, who is our title sponsor for the season. You can create your own kits, customize it, produced by Umbro, imagined by you. What an amazing service they offer. Thank you, Umbro, for your sponsorship. Check the bottom of your screen as well for some upcoming programming in the APSL Metropolitan Conference live here on Game and Frame. Of course, Schneider back in action very soon, so too are Nyak against the New York International Lions. We're going to be right back here to wrap up the stream. Interview to come from the victorious Schneider side. Stick around and don't miss a moment here on Game and Frame, your home for grassroots sports.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform.
Hello and welcome back to Game and Frame live from the Jack McManus Octagon Field here on Roosevelt Island for one final little breakdown. I am joined by Glenn Gentle, hat-trick hero. Of course, we're going to call you over. First of all, not every day you get to come away with the match ball. How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm feeling great. I give all my glory to God. You know, I just put in the work and pray, and I hope for the best every game.
So it got a little dicey there on the score sheet. What kind of got you guys back into the game? Obviously, momentum swung like a pendulum towards Nyak, but you guys brought it back when it mattered most. What was the belief system? What was the instruction, if there was any?
Honestly, we kind of tried to come in the game to break away on the counterattacks because we know Nyak is a very good team on the ball. So, you know, we tried to play and try to cut off the middle because that's their source of ball. And, you know, we just tried to capitalize on every counterattack. And the last goal was a counterattack, which, you know, it was good. So we were just trying to not let them allow us to break down and just counter on the counterattack and get a goal.
Tough start to the season in the fall. Have you and Nyak at the bottom of the table. What changes in the spring to get you guys having a really impressive win tonight? What gets you a little bit more momentum and keeps you safe for the rest of the season?
I think this win is the first part of the test, to be honest. Last week we lost, and, you know, it was bad. It put us down, but it just gave us more energy. I mean, this is not a tough league. I mean, it's a tough league. You know, it's not easy. So we just got to keep our heads down and be humble and just take one game at a time and going strong every time.
Incredible. Well, for the Game and Frame faithful at home, I leave the stream open for you for any final thoughts.
Like I said, thank you guys for the stream. Big up my team for having depth on the bench. So, you know, whether anybody was taken out, they came in with the same energy. And props to Nyak for giving us a good scene.
Absolutely. My man, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah. For Game and Frame, I have been Diego Mijan. Nicholas Marshall has been behind the camera. This is Glenn Fergentil, your hat trick hero. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots more programming coming your way here in the APSL and beyond here on Game and Frame. We'll see you next time.